Welcome back to our journey through the 100 greatest natural wonders of the planet. In episode 5, we dive into the world of majestic waterfalls, where cascading waters not only sculpt breathtaking landscapes, but also whisper stories of geology, culture, and time. From the smoke that thunders of Victoria Falls in Africa to the mighty Iguazu Falls straddling Argentina and Brazil, each waterfall is a living symphony of water, rock, and ancient energy. Join me as we cross continents, listen to the roar of the falls, and experience the raw power of nature's grand designs. Victoria Falls, the smoke that thunders of Africa. Straddling the border of Zambia and Zimbabwe, Victoria Falls is one of the largest and most awe-inspiring waterfalls on Earth. Spanning over 1,700 meters wide and standing 108 meters tall, the immense curtain of water plunges with such force that it creates towering columns of mist visible from miles away. Locally known as Mosi Oatunya, meaning the smoke that thunders, the falls roar with power, shrouded in a constant spray of water. Explorer David Livingstone was the first European to see it in 1855 and named it after Queen Victoria. Now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Victoria Falls attracts thousands of visitors yearly. Highlights include scenic helicopter rides, the Flight of Angels, swimming in Devil's Pool right at the waterfall's edge, and whitewater rafting on the Zambezi River. Best time to visit, February to May, right after the rainy season, when water levels are at their most spectacular. Iguazu Falls, nature's symphony between Argentina and Brazil. Straddling the border of Argentina and Brazil, Iguazu Falls is a vast system of over 275 waterfalls stretching nearly 3 kilometers through lush rainforest. The most iconic feature is the Devil's Throat, Garganta del Diablo, a massive U-shaped chasm where water plunges with thunderous power. According to Guarani legend, the falls were created when a god, betrayed in love, split the earth in rage. Today, the falls lie within 2 protected parks, Iguazu National Park, Argentina, and Iguazu National Park, Brazil, both UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Visitors can explore both sides, take boat rides close to the base, or hike rainforest trails for panoramic views. The cinematic beauty of the falls has been featured in films like The Mission. Best time to visit, March to May or August to October for pleasant weather and optimal water flow. Niagara Falls, the iconic waterfall of North America. Located between New York State, USA, and Ontario, Canada, Niagara Falls is one of the world's most iconic natural landmarks, boasting an average flow of 2,400 cubic meters per second, the most powerful in North America. The falls are divided into 3 main parts: Horseshoe Falls, Canada, American Falls, and Bridal Veil Falls, USA. Beyond natural grandeur, Niagara is steeped in history. Once the site of daring stunts, a 19th century honeymoon hotspot, and a vital source of hydroelectric power since the early 20th century. Visitors can board the Maid of the Mist boat to feel the roaring spray, explore tunnels beneath the falls, or enjoy panoramic views from Skylon Tower. Best time to visit, May to September, when the weather is ideal and all attractions are open. Detian, Gioc Falls, the spectacular border of Vietnam and China. Located on the Quai Son River, straddling the border of Cao Bang Province, Vietnam, and Guangxi, China, Detian Falls, also known as Gioc, ranks among the world's largest transnational waterfalls. It cascades roughly 30 meters over limestone tiers, framed by lush green mountains. Beyond natural beauty, Gioc holds deep cultural significance. Legends like the Lady of Gioc are woven into local folklore, and ethnic minorities such as the Tay and Nung still uphold their ancient traditions in surrounding villages. Visitors can enjoy panoramic views from platforms, take bamboo rafts near the falls, or explore nearby sites like Nguom Ngao Cave and Truk Lum Banjok Pagoda, blending spiritual and natural wonder. Best time to visit, September to November, when water flow is strongest and surrounding rice fields turn golden. Gullfoss, Iceland's Golden Cascade. Gullfoss, meaning Golden Falls, is one of Iceland's most iconic natural wonders. Situated on the Vita River, It plunges in two dramatic steps over basalt cliffs, totaling over 30 meters in height. On sunny days, mist from the falls creates vivid rainbows that justify its golden name. Gullfoss also has a story of preservation. In the early 20th century, it nearly became a hydroelectric plant. Thanks to the passionate activism of Sigríður Tómasdóttir, a young Icelandic woman, the falls were saved and later declared a national treasure. Gullfoss is part of the Golden Circle, Iceland's most popular tourist route. Visitors often combine it with trips to Thingvellir National Park and the Geyser geothermal area. Best time to visit, June to August for optimal weather. However, the falls in winter, November to March, offer a magical frozen fairy tale scene. Kaieteur Falls, South America's wildest waterfall. Hidden deep within Guyana's pristine rainforest, Kaieteur Falls is one of the world's most powerful and untouched waterfalls. At 226 meters high, nearly 5 times the height of Niagara, and with the largest volume for a single-drop waterfall, it's a rare blend of might and majesty. Unlike more commercialized falls, Kaieteur remains raw and remote. No hotels, no resorts, just dense Amazonian jungle and the roar of falling water. According to the Patamona people's legend, a wise elder sacrificed himself to save his people from doom. His spirit became the waterfall, watching over the land with power and grace. Visitors usually fly in from Georgetown in small planes, landing near the falls and taking a short hike to stunning viewpoints. Visitor numbers are limited, preserving the wild, sacred atmosphere. Best time to visit, dry seasons from March to June and September to November, when trails are passable and rain is lighter. Yosemite Falls, the majestic waterfall of America. Yosemite Falls is the tallest waterfall in Yosemite National Park, California, USA, and one of North America's highest, plunging a total of 739 meters. It consists of 3 sections, Upper Falls, Middle Cascades, and Lower Falls, forming a grand spectacle against granite cliffs and towering pines. Fed by snowmelt, Yosemite Falls flows strongest in spring, but can completely dry up by late summer, a rare and fascinating phenomenon. Part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the park celebrates the wild beauty of the American landscape. Visitors can hike the Yosemite Falls Trail, about 11 kilometers round trip, to the top for sweeping views of the Yosemite Valley. Best time to visit, April to early June, during peak snowmelt. Langfoss, a dramatic drop into Norway's fjord. Located in Norway's Vestland County, Langfoss is one of Europe's most stunning waterfalls, plunging 612 meters directly into the Okrefjord. Unlike tiered or winding falls, Langfoss appears like the mountain itself is melting into water. Uniquely, the waterfall lies right beside the E134 highway, making it easily viewable from the road. For the best experience, hike a 3-kilometer trail to the top, where sweeping views of the fjord and western Norwegian peaks await. CNN once listed Langfoss among the world's 10 most beautiful waterfalls. Best time to visit, May to September, when snowmelt feeds the falls at full strength. Tugela Falls, a hidden gem in South Africa's Drakensberg range. Located in Royal Natal National Park, Tugela Falls is among the tallest waterfalls in the world, dropping 948 meters over 5 cascades. Originating from Mont aux Sources, the falls stream down sheer cliffs of the dramatic Drakensberg Mountains. Though less famous than Niagara or Victoria, Tugela exudes untouched beauty and mystery. During the rainy season, mist rises and water flows in shimmering sheets, creating a surreal, cinematic view. Hikers can reach it via the Sentinel Trail, a 6-7 hour trek known for its epic vistas and adventurous ladders. Best time to visit, December to March, during peak water flow in the rainy season. Angel Falls, a masterpiece from the skies of Venezuela. Angel Falls, located in Canaima National Park in Venezuela, is the tallest waterfall in the world, with a height of 979 meters. Water plunges from the top without interruption, creating a breathtaking sight in the heart of the untamed wilderness. The waterfall is named after Jimmy Angel, an American pilot who first flew over the area in 1933. The surrounding lands are home to the Piman people, an indigenous community that has lived here for thousands of years. For them, Angel Falls is not only a natural wonder, but also a sacred site with deep spiritual meaning. Visitors can join guided tours to view the falls from various vantage points, whether by hiking through dense rainforest or taking a boat ride along the rivers. The best time to visit is during the rainy season, when the water flow is at its peak and mist from the falls can be seen from kilometers away.